welcome to this fourth episode of Her Voice, Her Power, where we celebrate woman empowerment. I'm Merve Uret, founder and your host, and today I am excited because Sophia is here with us. How are you?
Good, thank you. You?
I'm fine too, and so excited that you are here. First of all, thank you so much for being here and for making time.
Thank you too. Thank you for having me.
Of course. She also told her story to me behind the cameras, and I was like so inspired by your story because she is really a powerful woman, and she will tell her story in a bit, but I would just want to tell you that you are really a strong woman and that I was so inspired and motivated when you told everything to me, and I'm really sure that our listeners will inspire too. So can you please tell me, you are from
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Can you actually briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, absolutely. So, I'm Sophia. I'm from Ukraine, from Kiev. I'm living in Ghent already for 4 years. I'm information designer. I have a 3-year-old son. I play piano. I'm singing, and I'm very in a creative sector, but I decided to study completely different field as well, in psychology direction.
Okay.
And I like to inspire people. Well, yes.
And can you also tell us, because you moved during pandemic to Belgium from Ukraine, how did it all happen? Can you tell us more?
Yes. So I was in a relationship with a Belgian guy.
Mm-hmm.
We met in Kiev 6 years ago. And then we had relationship. Sometimes he came to Kiev, sometimes I came to Belgium, and at the moment when coronavirus was at the top, or let's say all the restrictions started to work so hard, we decided, okay, we need to do something. Sophia, let's make you come to Belgium. So anyway, I flew to Belgium just the last day when it was possible still, and yes, I didn't plan to stay here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, okay, maybe in a couple of months it's gonna be over and I can come back to Kiev, I can travel, I can do my things, or maybe move to Austria to study.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know, and all my stuff was still there. But Corona lasts more than half year, more than 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2 years or something, and that's the thing.
How did you actually experience COVID? Because I know when COVID was there, I know that a lot of people felt really lonely at that time because everything is closed, everyone has to be in their house and you can't go outside. That was really, really a weird time. Can you tell me more? How did you feel that?
I'm agreeing with you absolutely. That was very special, weird time. Indeed, I felt very lonely because I just came. Everything closed. You can't go anywhere. You're locked in your room, basically in your space. But I think the most difficult was that you also can't really get your documents. You can't stay here legally. You have to wait to get reply, but the government institution didn't reply because of the COVID. Because of that, you can't really get insurance. You can't go to school to study the Dutch like language. So you're just waiting, thinking, what should I do, how and what. But I was very lucky to meet this incredible person. Now she's still my best friend, and we could spend such a time when you lose track of time, just talking, being in the same space, breathing the same air, talking, and she introduced me to Belgium because, well, my boyfriend at that time with whom I had relationship, he is still, he was and he is still very introverted person who was very comfortable in his room by just doing his stuff, by just working with computer, and that's all. So I was trying to ask, oh, let's maybe go there, or let's do something, but he wasn't really interested to do something. So that was, and then I think also one of the most crucial things that happened is that, so I didn't get insurance so fast, and just in 2 months, I just came in 2 months, suddenly I had to go to the hospital and I got my surgery without insurance, not knowing Dutch. Well, basically it was 2 things. I had an accident with a bike.
Oh, okay.
I fall like very there, but also after some time, well, you actually, the best thing is to check, but I didn't. So after 1 or 2 days, I was bleeding inside.
Okay.
I had blood. Well, anyway, that was very, actually I was very risking my life, constantly fainting, and then I asked to bring me to the hospital. I asked my boyfriend, like, we should go to the hospital because I can't, like, you're constantly fainting from pain. So then we came to the hospital, and next morning doctor had to check me, but my body couldn't wait more and I lost consciousness, and then after, I don't know, no idea how long it took, but then already on the table they asked me, like, can you give us permission to do the surgery because it's needed now. And I said yes. Well, I asked a question like,
of course,
will I have still children, and then how big scar is gonna be, and I was very satisfied with answers. Yes. So then after recovering, thinking like, oh my god, I don't have any insurance, I don't speak Dutch, oh my god, where I am with COVID, nobody can visit me, I'm alone. Oh. But in 1 month, I was already feeling much better. I recovered very fast, and then suddenly I got news I was pregnant, and I wasn't prepared at all.
Oh god.
Yes.
It must be the most difficult time.
Absolutely.
And then you have the question, should I keep it or not?
Yes. And then you have to make the hardest decision in your life, the decision that will impact almost the rest of your life. Come on, it's really the rest of your life. Or you're with the child, or then, I don't know, regretting or blaming yourself or what. So I couldn't sleep for that weeks that I could think about it. Yes. And I decided to keep him. Well, it's him.
And what's his name?
Leo. And the main reason why I decided to keep him is, first of all, I thought, Sophia, you asked the doctor, will you be able to have children? Do you really care? Oh, seems like you're caring about it. And the second thing, if you imagine that you can't have children, it's painful. And actually the third and the main thing is that was the main reason why my mother was fighting for her life so long, for like 10 years being sick and being sick with a cancer. I don't know, you see it, that pain, and she is getting through it. She is still living, while doctor said, okay, one year max.
Oh no.
And she was still fighting. And then when she said, it's because I really want you to see and grow, and I really want to be with you and just give you the best. And I thought, there is some magical power, there is something that drive you, that really bring you to the top of yourself. Yes.
And her daughter was actually her strength, that she would go on with her life and maybe enjoy it a bit.
Absolutely. Yes.
You have it also with your baby.
Yes.
Can you tell more about that? Because now I think that he is the special one in your life now.
Absolutely, yes. First of all, when you have a child, a baby, you're motivated 100% more
Really?
to do something,
Okay.
to reach something, to learn language, to find a job, to make a better future for both of you, because you really feel the responsibility for this life. And because of that huge amount of love that you feel, and then tenderness, you really want the best. So somehow you're dreaming by that love, by that feeling that you can. And then even if you're really tired and it's difficult, it's hard, you're feeling not really depressed but very close to it, you look at him. He's so innocent, so cute, so lovely, with this smile, with these cute tiny hands and arms to hug you. And then you think like, it's the best, I'm gonna go for it anyway. I will do it. And then yes, and then it works.
And about your when you moved from Ukraine to Belgium, something else now. When you moved from Ukraine to Belgium, what gave you strength to?
I think it's a good question, yes. First of all, faith in love, faith in myself, faith in the best and better future, that, and also that it felt sometimes sad that in Ukraine you don't have enough opportunities, or that opportunities that you can get somewhere else. And to challenge yourself, it gives you this drive to try yourself somewhere, to explore more, to find another way. Another thing is that my values, they contradict with values and setting in Ukraine, or especially in post-Soviet system, set of mind. And that was always something that I felt, it's not me, I don't know, I'm just different. I really want to maybe live not even in Belgium, but just to try something else where there is different people, more open-minded, maybe other government system, just other point of view and other way of thinking. So before I moved to Belgium, I was traveling in Europe and then in other countries, like not in Europe. I was exploring, just the real person life, how they're living, and I thought some things are just so good and so crazy. How I don't know how it's different than in Ukraine, in a good way. How people still are trying to enjoy, while we in post-Soviet space, we are kind of not allowed to enjoy life, or like it's almost forbidden. You have to suffer. That's the setting. And I thought, but it's not true. Or you smile. You're walking in on the street, and people like, weird. You're smiling. What happened? What did you do? Or that I felt weird. And in Europe, for example, that's normal. You're like, it's normal behavior to walk and just feel positive, feel happy, smile. That was, yes.
And can you tell us more, because you were talking about your home in Ukraine and how difficult and different it is from the rest of the world, but now also the war with Russia, how is the situation there now? Do you have connection with your family?
Absolutely, yes. All my family is there. Yes, in Kiev. Some of them were in Kharkiv. Yes, some of them in Odessa. And first half year, people were numb. They were so shocked. They were just paralyzed by the fear, by everything what was happening. All the news, all the sounds, alarms, bombs, everything, shooting. When I was calling with my father, I heard it, like shooting while he was walking in the street. So, but then after some time, of course you can't adjust to it. No, you can't used to it. But you're creating this special set of mind that, yes, it's a war, but I still want to live my life. It can be done like right now or tomorrow. So let's live the life because it's still possible. And so they're still having parties. For example, where there is no light, they have this like Christmas light, and they still make it like it's a celebration, just celebration of life, that we are still alive, that we still can live. I find it so beautiful, so inspiring, that they're so strong.
That after all, because they are actually living in fear, that after all they can just enjoy it a bit.
Yes, and still like believe we will win, everything is gonna be okay.
That you will have a brighter future.
Yes, we will make it work. Yes, and I'm proud. I'm proud of my family, of my friends, of people from Ukraine. Yes.
And whatever you've been through, can you give advices to our women, but also to men, for example? Can you give more advices, because you have been through so much and you learned also through your journey? Can you give advices?
Yes, I'll try.
Can you give advices how to be strong?
Yes. First, be kind and trust yourself. Be contact in yourself, or with yourself. Don't be scared of things that are difficult. Nothing meaningful is easy, and nothing easy is meaningful. So we appreciate, and we don't appreciate things that we are not struggle, that we are not suffering, that we are not working for, but we appreciate things that we work for. So don't be scared of difficulties. From that you will get the best result, the thing that you will appreciate the most. And don't hesitate to ask for help, because people are still very kind, and some of them are going to happily help you. So that's, yeah, and just trust yourself. That's very important.
The thing you said, like appreciation, that is so important, because nowadays, like even in the small things, we are not happy with the small things. We always want bigger, but happy lies in the smaller things, and we have to be thankful for the life that we are in now, because there are really people in war now, and we live a good life here that we should have to be thankful and just enjoy the small things, like not like materialistic things, but like kindness, like other people, like family and friends, like the little small moments, like for example going on a walk together and like talking together. That is also like the small things that you can enjoy, like watching sunset, like that always gives you like joy.
Yes, that we forget sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, completely agree. And I think we forget to appreciate things just because of such a rushy life, all the devices that we use, all the tasks. But sometimes priorities now, there, here. Listen to yourself, look around, and just enjoy. Even like, I don't know, bird is singing or flying, or the smell of the tree, or
Just like the small things.
Yes, and then you're kind of coming back to your childhood, to your memories, and then you feel that almost the same great feeling.
I think like if you enjoy the little things, you actually won in life, because we don't have to have the most beautiful cars and the most beautiful vacations. Just a human can also enjoy the small things, and if you can do that, you actually won in life. What do you think?
I can't disagree. I agree. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and for the last, I also want to ask for your favorite quote, because I'm actually someone, I also said it a couple of times, but I'm actually someone who loves quotes, because it really inspires you, and I have also a couple of favorite quotes, but I want to ask for your favorite quote.
Okay, yes, I do understand why. In very short sentence, there can be so much. So my favorite one is nothing permanent except change. I think it's also reflect on my experience and my life, as I think everyone. And change is just beautiful. And if you perceive it in correct, right way, positively, you're a very happy human.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and your inspiring journey with us. You're really an inspiring and motivating woman. Like, I wish you all the best, and you're doing really great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me, and for your kind words.
Of course. And we will see you at our next podcast. So see you soon.
Bye.